And we are live.
Hi.
Hi.
We look really grainy there.
Yeah, we do.
Are we
Wonder
on
why.
4G?
I don't know.
Probably
We
not.
shouldn't be.
No.
And welcome to today's show. My name is Mr. 2020.
I'm Victoria.
And today we are going to explore something really cool. Okay, it wants to know. Okay. Now, before we do that, let's do some housekeeping. Cindy Williams is here. Yasmin Maxwell has joined.
Yep.
Tisha is here. Peter. Hi there, Peter. I'll tell you, now look at that. Now we really amped up the lighting on the iPad. Look how easy it is to read.
Oh, excellent.
So that might be why we look grainy to us as well, since it's different.
Maybe. Do we
So-
look grainy to you?
Yeah, let us know how we look. Are we better looking than Steve?
Well, it's probably better that we can read the comments. It probably doesn't matter so much how we look.
Oh, to them.
Buzz joined. Hiya.
Hey, Buzz, how are you?
Edward. Hola.
So,
Doug.
we're going to have a lot of fun today. We're going to be moving from confusion to clarity.
Yeah.
And we're going to show how that... You get it? We're already doing it. We're going to move from
Yeah.
confusion to clarity. Okay.
Yep.
Done and dusted. In the coolest way. But we got an email, and I don't have the email in front of me. So we're going to have to wing it a little tiny bit. Unless, Victoria, go ahead and just talk for a moment, babe.
Go ahead and talk.
Yep. You be you.
Yeah, the email was from someone we'll call N.
All right. So, no, that's not it. Do the housekeeping. I'll
Yes.
find this.
The housekeeping. Okay, join us at freeneville.com to find all your wonderful treats there. Or what's our Instagrammy one? The Feel It Run Fun videos. What's our Instagram one again?
Doesn't matter. Send
Doesn't
them to where we want them to go.
Okay. So, you guys are quite
All right.
fashionably
I-
dressed today. I know. I put this shirt
tell
on
you
him.
what-
I thought he hasn't worn it in a while.
I,
Except it probably needs, well, anyway.
all right. Oh, here we go. I found it. Okay, this is great. Let's start the show over again. We got 16 people live.
Yeah,
Wow, this
waiting
is great,
for
guys.
us to get our act together.
So, but look at me, Joe. I am like snazzy.
Yes,
You can
very
tell I didn't dress
snazzy.
myself today.
Yes.
So, we begin with the letter. It goes, I'm listening to the Manifesting to the Max recordings. Ooh, right? This is good.
Yep.
The part regarding the three primary states you suggest we adopt. So my primary states are three things, right?
Yep.
How would you suggest having a main quality to weave these three together? Okay?
Yeah.
Oh, this is good. Okay?
We can mention what the three things
No,
are.
let's just go about that.
Okay.
So, how do we do that? We were talking about Victoria's three this morning.
Yeah, because I hadn't really nailed. I knew the things that I feel drawn to, that I love. But it was like, what was the core quality? It was that bit that I was trying to nail. And we know 20s, loving trainer, loving husband, and loving puppy dad. And loving encapsulates all of that for him. Like, that's his core quality. It just oozes out of him. And I was using loving gardener, but it was like, I mean, I am, but it's like, what's like, because I like the yoga.
You notice it didn't fully land?
No.
It's there, but
And it was like I was just always making the distinction between like loving the garden, loving the home, loving going to yoga,
I'll watch.
the pups and 20, like
Yeah,
love
watch
them
her.
as well. But it was like there's something
Finding
else.
this.
Yeah.
You get it? So in August, okay, we're peeking ahead a little bit. In August, we're exploring a couple different functions as well. One of them is what do we call it? Defining and discovering. Okay, we're designed to do both. Think of one of them as your right leg, defining. The other one is your left, discovering. And if you're only defining, you know some people that are like that. And they just get loopy. They're always defining. You also get people that just want to discover it. Oh, it'll be nice when I discover it. And they're loopy too,
Yeah.
right? The thing is, if you just walk on one leg, all you can do is hop in circles. Okay?
Well, you might be able to hop in a straight line.
Yeah, well,
Anyway.
so having both, Okay,
Yeah.
and again, this is a peek into August, but let's bring it up now because this is cool.
Yeah.
Okay, tiny little peek into this. You got to define and discover both. Where's defining happen at?
Yeah, head.
Where's discovery happen at?
Yeah, in the heart.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
You get it? So again, we're defining and discovering so we can make our way down to the belly. So we're talking this morning.
I'll just do a little bit of
Pitch some treats.
chicken. Right. Brucey. Emmett.
I'm waiting for Victoria. Just pitch. Speed.
Speed.
So here's the thing. Ready? So we're talking about defining and discovering.
Yep.
Okay. So if you just do one, you go in circles, and it doesn't matter which one. And here's the cool thing.
Yeah.
The head will go, defining is right.
Yes.
Okay? The head always wants to be right.
Yeah.
Discovery gets to go, I just want to be free. Okay? But without the two working together, okay,
Yeah.
you're never going to get to the right answer or an acceptable answer.
Yes.
An answer you can accept. You get the words? I'm trying to manifest $1 million, but it keeps running away from me. I keep trying to manifest a guy, but he keeps running away from me. Yeah, you're not accepting,
Yep.
right? So instead of going for right, let's find something you can accept.
Yep.
Okay, so you can sync.
Yeah.
You get it? This is really cool. This is cool stuff. Okay, so Victoria had a conflict.
Yes.
We've talked about this.
We have.
So it's the weekend, right? And there's dust,
Yes.
right?
There's a lot of dust.
But it's really nice outside.
It's beautiful.
So what do we do? Because she can be, what do we?
Housekeeper.
Loving housekeeper,
Yeah.
or she can be loving gardener.
Yes.
So here's two possible identities for her that can now be at odds.
Yes.
Do I do the dusting?
Yes.
Do I go outside?
Yes. Dust outside. The garden actually would always lure me over,
Yeah,
really.
the garden beckons.
Unless it's raining. Cats
Right?
and dogs. Yeah.
So instead of just loving gardener, loving housekeeper,
Yeah.
right? So that's two possible identities, right? And again, notice we already started with loving just for the fun of it. But we allow them to merge, to fall into each other. So we call our home what?
Heartwood.
This is the name of our home and our
Yeah.
garden. And so if she's just, we'll just use the word loving for now because we're sort of bouncing around this.
Yeah.
If she loves heartwood, if she caretakes heartwood, you get that totally eliminated. Do I go inside or outside? She'll just naturally find herself where she needs to be because she's the lovely lady of heartwood. You get it? That's close.
Yeah.
So so even that just helps you explore a little bit. Notice we're
Yeah.
checking how's that show up. She didn't go, do I like the way that sounds? Does it cover everything? You get the traps?
Yeah.
Do I like the way that sounds? Does it cover anything? What could it have left out?
Yes.
What will
yes.
happen if I don't get this right? You get it? There's the head.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Heart. She's the lovely lady of Heartwood. Okay? By the way, we did not discuss this earlier.
No.
Okay? But we're exploring this as a possible for her.
Yeah.
So I know we're not directly getting the question, because if we directly go at the question, it's just going to answer it for the head. And when we answer a question is for the head, then there'll be another question, because the head wants to stay in charge. So the question will go, the head will go, you answered my question, so my other question is. You get it?
Yeah.
The head will do that for decades. If we almost answer your question, but lead you on a journey. This is what the courses are all about. Okay, we talk about the 90-day adventure of a lifetime, manifesting mastery. Same thing with this. This is the 90-day adventure that we're doing together.
Yeah.
Okay, except this one's time sensitive because of some of the bonus things we haven't talked about yet. Okay, but you get it. We're leading you on an adventure out of the head, trying to find the right to this, to discover what could the right one be.
And what I found interesting is in the email there was like this quest for, well, yeah, I like loving and I like confident and
Yes.
oh, well, I like fun and passionate, and it was like this trying to grab at all these words that we love or that the person loves, but it's like that's still the head trying to grab like you said before, have I got everything? Have I missed something out? Oh, but I want a bit of that and I want a bit of that. But it was only when I relaxed down into, actually, it's not loving. Because I started thinking about the yoga as well and how much I love that and love here. And the word I got for me was honouring. I'm honouring Heartwood
Listen to her voice.
by doing what I do inside and outside. I'm honouring myself with the yoga.
You get she's also discovering herself.
Yep.
She's not defined Victoria Yogini. She's discovering herself in the yoga, as the yoga, while the yoga.
Yep.
Look at her. That's
Yeah.
gorgeous. She's touching my heart right now.
So
And
I got
my
mine.
kidneys. You get this? The head just wants to find the right. The heart down into the belly wants just to be fulfilled. Fulfilling. I love, we put up the question, I don't know, 20 or 30 episodes ago about what if you could live to be 250, 400 years old, right? I
Yeah.
think that would be fun.
Yeah.
Okay? We may or may not pull that off. But it's shocking to me the amount of people that say, I wouldn't want to. I imagine myself old. I imagine, why would I want to live that long? It's like getting through the day. I get to the end of the day and I want to cry. I just want to keep going. But the body's tired. It's done. I can't type no more. I just, it's time to rest.
Yeah.
When we're exploring fulfilling, not just settling for right. You get it? Fulfilling. Not just fulfilled. Get it? Hey, John K. Blair. Hello. So how are we doing? Give us some little feedbacky bits. We can really read this. This
That's
is sweet.
excellent. Even John, like we can see your hello.
Yeah, we can see your small hello, John.
in lowercase. So maybe everyone doesn't have to shout.
Cool.
What can we use as a barometer to make sure we are balanced when defining and exploring?
Cool. I'm not big on balanced. But you get it balanced implies middle of the road. I'd rather you get way off balance and way off balance and way off balance and way off balance and way off. You get the body gets to, it's almost like dancing now.
Yeah.
But if I'm in balance,
Yeah.
right? I want you to get so off balance with defining that you can't define anymore. I want you to get so off balance with discovery that you have to start defining again. You get it? So it's like, how do I stay balanced in breathing? Okay, I gotta keep them pretty shallow so I can monitor the damn things. Versus like, just a full breath, right? I want you to go as fast as you can. By the way, people try to learn slow. Okay, here's a really big side note. We may get to this in September. Who knows? I may sneak it in August or in a bonus. People try to learn slow. Please don't learn slow. Learning slow is like reading one word a day. Okay? Slow doesn't work. Pick three, right? Bang. Find one. Bang. And just notice, whoa, that one doesn't fit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Off balance.
Yeah.
You get it? And that off balanceness will wiggle you through. Okay, there's a reason why there's the snake in the spine symbology and stuff.
Yeah.
You get it?
Yeah.
So, Edward says, off balance would be the feeling that comes from finally defining the decision. Not sure
Whoa.
if I get that.
Off balance.
Off balance. Don't know. Feel free to
Yeah.
type more.
Yeah.
But what I want you to do is to go to extremes. Really have some fun with this. Okay? Because, you can really define this. I defined, what was it, the lovely lady or the loving lady of Heartwood?
Yeah, you did. I hadn't heard that one.
Yeah.
He hadn't mentioned that.
It wasn't totally clean with her then. It might be now, but she's revealing the thing with honoring to you. We talked about that this morning. But she gets to do some defining, and she gets to discover that's not quite it. It is quite it. What else? Holy crap, I'm in the garden and this showed up. I found my word.
Yeah.
Okay, and again, it's not the word. It's what I want you to use
It's
the words to
feeling,
find a feeling.
Yeah, yeah.
You get it?
And the number of times in my life that I've knocked up against that feeling.
Yeah.
That's what.
You get how big honoring is for her?
Yep.
And it's not the word. She's finding something.
Yeah.
She's finding Victoria. You get it?
Yeah.
This is fun. Okay, let it be fun. Allow that. Literally, if we were talking, have you noticed most people don't have fun driving? Okay, compared to bumper cars. You get in bumper cars and there's my buddy Andrew. Bang! Right? You crank it.
Wipe him off
right?
the road.
By the way, I love having a stick shift because even though I drive safe and within the speed limits, I can pop it. Right? I can accelerate fast because it's just fun. And it bounces around the car. Victoria does the oh crap moments. Yeah, that's fun. But I can still drive safe and within the speed limits with that. They are really aggressive here in Australia, by the way. You guys in America, you've got it made. Tiny little fines and a lot of slack.
Yeah.
We've got big fines and no slack. Anybody from Australia here want to second that? Andrew? So you get it?
Yeah.
So I want you to play with extremes. All right. So this whole thing from confusion, right? This thing loves confusion and finding mock clarity, so it can ask another question. Okay, versus boom. Okay, moving down. Doug asks, is this teaching exercise defining our desires, then exploring them? Could be. Or you could just explore what they could be and then define them. Victoria may find the word in the garden. She may find it while dusting. But she'll define it to a degree, and then she gets to go get dirty. And we're really big on dirt time. Okay? So Andrew Maxwell, oh yeah. So Peter says, I've played with words a lot, and then I find myself doing something else that suddenly feels amazing and fulfilling, and that's it. Yep, you bet.
Yeah.
When we formed our business here, okay, up until about a year and a half ago, I still had a business in America, and I was getting paid here by it, which was a weird thing, right? But when we finally got everything set up here, we had to define, what do we do?
Yeah.
This is a weird one,
right.
guys, because it's like, do you sell stuff? Yes or no? Well, yeah, kind of. Right? Yeah, it's like, so we had to go through and define what we do, right? Yeah. And we talked to the accountant about that, and he says, well, just get it close, right? Because it's just one of those things. Okay, so get it close enough that you can start exploring it. Get it close enough here so you can start exploring it experientially, and then let it come home. You get honoring as something big for her. But she may explore honoring till the next week or something and go, oh my God, I got the word. Right? And again, it's not the word that matters. It's the identity. It's discovering that spark at a new level. Yasmin says, we drove 3 hours away to buy my car because it was the only manual one available. Yeah, Aussies are crazy. Okay? Aussies are crazy. I don't drive anywhere to buy a car. I've got so many friends that drive 3-6 hours to buy a car, and I just sit here and go, right. I go 30 minutes away. That's it. I don't go further than that. Right. I've got this thing about. Am I telling the truth?
30 minutes. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Where was my car? 20 minutes away.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Boom. Right. A holiday for me is the dog park. Let's pitch a tent here. It sounds like fun. All right, I can go home and whatever. So, so we did a little 18-inch adventure today. Okay, notice we weave the models together. If you're in the program, you're really going to see how we weave these models together in the coolest way. By the way, get in the program. We're going to share as much as we can here with this and other stuff. But manifesting to the max, seriously, you just get in. We are getting all sorts of cool feedback.
We are getting good. Yeah.
Perry Culver, confusion is, by the way, I love Perry. Perry's an old punchy buddy of mine. Man, we used to have lots of fun. So confusion is like being out of balance. If you're never confused or out of balance, then you're never trying anything new. Isn't that true? We had a lot of discussions while punching each other around stuff like this. And it's so true. You can't go from I'm 100% clear to I'm 100% clear. Okay, if you're going to stretch the box, you're going to have to enter Confusionville. And you get to fall in love with Confusionville. In other words, all the time I'm going, I have no idea what the hell I'm doing with this technology thing. Okay, and I love that feeling because that tells me I'm going to get to a new level of clarity that I'll build a system around, and then we can incorporate that into our business. Okay, and we do that on a personal level too, but that's easy to explain. So allow yourself to go from These are the three things I want, and this is the quality. To feeling around, playing, getting dirty, finding the belly. Like Victoria's discovered this honoring thing this morning while we were chatting before the show. Watch. Here's what's cool. You guys here and in the trainings are getting all sorts of peeks into our lives ongoing.
Yeah.
This is about an emergent. Most people live from emergency to emergency to emergency.
Yeah.
The phone bill. The
Yeah.
phone bill.
Yeah.
The phone bill. The phone bill.
Yeah.
Right? What I want you to do is move from living from emergency to emergency to emergency to emergent. Emergent is, Peter was watching some of our old videos, and he basically says, wow, guys, I got to show you this email from him. Wow, guys, you guys have really wow, all right, grown, just, Okay, good. I'm glad you see it, because I'm not interested in being arrived. Because then we have to deal with emergency. If I've got a castle, I've got to defend it. But if I've got a land that I journey on,
Oh, nice.
right?
Yeah.
So we're on our quest. We have the kingdom. It's not just a castle. If you identify with the castle, you have to defend it. When you identify with the emergent, this ongoing exploration, this adventure that we are on, this adventure of a lifetime in our kingdom.
Yeah.
You get it? Now apply that to the original question today. And you see why it's not about just getting to the belly and staying there. Been there, done that. You can sit in the cave for 20 years. Peace
Yes.
prevails.
Yes.
Okay? But you can wake back up
Yeah.
and really explore these three without being an enemy of this one. How many people do you know think this is bad? This is not bad. It's very useful. But thinking it's right and the rest is wrong, or thinking it's wrong and this is right, again, that's tricky. One more. Edward says, awesome. It's amazing how condensing this to simple steps can bring about so much opportunity to learn what feels right for ourselves. Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely. Again, it's the exploration, guys. What we are looking for, okay, and finding and developing this massive family around is exploring, is loving life, is being God, having the adventure of a lifetime, realizing that you are what gives life to everything around you. Okay? And in the process of that, you want a nice car? You get one. You want a couple puppies? You get one. My God, look at this.
Yeah.
I got to be a loving husband.
Aw.
Wow. But it's not just arrived at loving husband. I get to be it again. Wow. And again. And again. And again. So, we didn't even get to a quote today.
No.
Go to
Cindy's
NevilleGoddardQuotes.com, pick out the most appropriate quote for today's thing, and stick it here. Why not? Let's have some fun. Go to NevilleGoddardQuotes.com after the show, find a goody quote, and stick it in this post for us, just for fun, okay? Let us know how you feel it applies. This could be great. We've never done this before.
Yeah.
By the way, notice this?
Yeah.
I could have got stuck in the head. Quote, no quote. I could go find my quote, because I did have one. I could get stuck here. I could feel bad about it. Oh, shit, I don't have a quote. I don't look professional. I do look snazzy, don't I, Joe?
You do.
Perry, do I look snazzy or what? This is my best outfit. Okay? But I sing to the belly, and the belly says, hey, invite him over. Get it? All right. Tisha says, exploring this now. Cool. Peter says, it doesn't matter. Whatever you've whatevered in the past, ignition is now. Yeah, ignition, man. Edward says, thanks, guys. Another rich teaching. Thank you, Edward. And everyone that signed up for the program, guys, thank you, guys. Yeah, as you can tell, it's awesome.
Yeah.
And
Cindy's
if you haven't
got a question
joined
here
us,
about it.
Cindy, question.
Are the doors to manifesting to the max closing in September?
What is this month? This is
We're in July, August, September. So there's
There's some
90 days.
time-sensitive bonuses. Okay, I don't want to talk about them yet.
Yeah.
But if you can get in now, get in now. If not, the materials, we'll be keeping those available for you. So,
Yeah.
Cool. But if you can't get in now, right? Sell a child. Not yours, because as a loving mother, you wouldn't do that, right? So, oh well. Okay, we are going to the dog park. Oh, Perry, you're beautiful too, buddy. Seriously, Perry and I used to whoop on each other. Perry isn't. If you're in his region of the world, go work with him, because he's a really good guy. and he just loves the art that he teaches, and I love what you bring to it, Perry. You know, Perry teaches Shotokan karate in the truest way. He just brings the spirit to it, as well as he's a damn good technician. I loved hitting him. I hated getting hit by him. Cough up a lung. So, Volker, how did the bad things manifest? Shoot me a PM. We'll do this on a different show. That'd be great, because it'd be good to nail some of that. Tisha, we will have fun. Edward, see ya.
See ya.
And manifestingtothemax.com. Join us, guys. It's going to be an awesome 90 days.
Yeah.
And for some of you, it already is.
Yeah.
All right. Love you. See ya. Manifestingtothemax.com. Boom.